Welcome to another part of Fug 2. This time, we're back in Remix, and we're going to be doing all the levels in Remix of Classic Mode, because Remix does have its own, set, and obviously, what it's replacing here is that it's replacing certain levels with all four of the Remix levels. So, we gotta do them. They are unique to themselves, so let's go. Enjoy the silence, by the way. The fucking sound effects don't want to work here. So, we have to skate, we have to combo, we have to tape. We also have kickflip while transferring the bridge, 5 boardwalk tokens, and 5 pairs of shoes. So, I'm going to go ahead and just take care of what I need to take care of, which, the first things first, the easy one, kickflip over this fucking bridge. Which, yeah, it doesn't tell you how to do a kickflip, just, you know how to do a kickflip. And, for the most part, by the way, like, almost all of these are going to be do a kickflip or heel flip over this thing. Like, that's going to be a repetitive thing right there. It's not going to be like, do a hard flip or do a grab. Nah, it's just either a kickflip or heel flip, and that's it. So, that's the trick goals with, pretty much the most of the time they appear for the remix levels. There's a stat point right up there. The boardwalk tokens are okay. The shoes are actually kind of bastards to find. We'll see why later on. And the combo letters I'm not a huge fan of, but I'll get to them when we get to them. I will say, though, that I have been rather sloppy with this one, but that's because of the fact I never actually did the remix levels of, classic mode before. Remix, again, like, I never really played Remix before, so, like, this is just new shit to me, essentially. And, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it so far, if you couldn't tell. I'm not into it. Also, the back area is unlocked for us, and we have to go back here anyway, because I believe there's a stat point here, and there's also a shoe here. There's a stat point. So, get that, and the shoe is right close to the egg, so you might be able to see it at some points, but, yeah. For the most part, there's the shoe right there. For the most part, like, I just do not like getting through this one. And, for all of these, there's gonna be moments where I'm gonna be only getting one goal done at a time. So, because the layout of this shit is not really good. In some cases, the layout of some of the fucking things like combo letters and such are terrible. But, yeah, like, let's just, try and get a score going, I guess. Get the scores out of the way, because this is the easiest score right now for all of the remix levels, due to the fact it's like 750,000, so we'll be fine there. Also, how is that fucking, like, scroll thing, that very slow scroll of the fucking score? Jesus Christ, this game. Anyway, time for combo letters, which I'm gonna go ahead and just get this out of the way right now. The last few combo letters, if you missed that grind, they are a bit annoying, but luckily there's a way to get back over there. There's a stat point right over near the O, by the way, so there you go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get this E here. You can get in the skate letters as well. There's the E. There's a stat point over to the right there. I'll grab that later on. There's a stat point here as well. There's the T. A is just right down there. You already saw the K. We can go ahead and get that right now by jump cutting. Just get up here and grab it. And the S is just right over there. The skate letters are kind of laid out a bit better as a combo letter line than the combo letters themselves. It's kind of weird. Okay, time for the unique stuff. But first, stat points. Ollie is now max, at least for us in Remix, and air will now start going up. So, here's a stat point right over here. This is the last one. After that, we're going to go ahead and just take care of these tokens. First one's right over there. Second one is right behind here. We got that one before, I believe. Third one's over here. We got that one definitely. Next one is right here. And the last one is inside the park over here. And there you go. And now, I'm going to go ahead and take care of the shoes, which are pretty much the most annoying one of this entire level, honestly. So, first of all, first shoe in the back area Secondly, over here, then get off your board and then climb up on these wires here like this, and then grind the one to your right like this for the third one. Then get up on this sign here, and then turn around and then grind behind you to grab this fourth one, and then make this nice little jump here from this kick at the end, or to get this grind over there for the fifth and final shoe. And there you go. That's all the shoes. Not a fan of it. It's a bit awkward and janky, but done, dusted. And now we're done with Santa Cruz, so we can now move on forward into, I believe, Las Vegas. Yeah, there it is. I'm pretty sure you can tell which ones they're replacing. But, yeah. Next up, we got this high score shit here, which, by the way, this is all, like, screens, like, separate. It's not like a scroll thing this time. We can just skip this shit if we wanted to. A million is this one, because obviously it's the side thing. And there's a stat point being shown to us right away. The skate letters, combo letters, tape, the fucking double kick flip through the waterfall, 30 headlights, and all poker tables must be grinded. So, stat point right off the bat. There's another stat point ahead of me, and yeah, we gotta do a double kick flip over this waterfall in front of me. The best way of doing that is to grind the lights up here and to just grab it that way. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to get a good landing here, because grinding on this spot, if you just do that, it just takes you backwards for no good reason. So I have to get off my board and then fucking kick up from there. So it's a little awkward, but it can be done. And yes, we gotta destroy 30 floodlights. That's just, like, time-consuming. There you go. Okay, now it's taken care of. We're gonna go ahead and take care of the combo letters, because that's gonna be probably the easier one to do. Except I haven't lowered this fucking thing down. But don't worry, it's not impossible to get that O at the end. Watch this. We'll write this, and there you go. You don't need to lower it down, you can just wall right around it. Grab the O, and end it there. And now, I'm gonna go ahead and just, like, you know, lower this down and get up top, and we'll take care of the tables. So just wait a bit. There you go. Okay, we gotta grind these tables, and the best way to do this is you gotta angle your shot for the next one. So, 1, 2, jump, grind that, get that stat point, get the last two, land it, done. And that's how you combo, baby. And, yeah, there's another stat point right up there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that too. And, believe it or not, I have not at all been able to get every stat point in one run. Every time, I would have to, like, you know, get another stat on the second run and such. But in Las Vegas and Las Vegas only, I actually managed to get all 5 in one run. So, I'm happy with that. Combo, double kick flip, poker tables, done. All 5, baby! Put them on air, max it out. Alright, time to jump cut for a nice little kick over here. Remember that A there. But also, we're doing the floodlights now. The floodlights are weird, because some of them don't want to work correctly. Like that one right there, it didn't work correctly. But if I go back, now it does. It's a little weird. And these ones here are also kind of fucky. But, yeah. Just keep grinding. Yeah, see, that's the fucky ones. Keep grinding, and, try to get all 30 taken care of. Not in one combo. Like, I'm not doing it in one combo, I don't think. But, do your best to break them all. Get an E and a T on these ones as well. And, yeah, you can jump over this one, by the way. Like so. And there you go, all 30. There's a lot more than 30, but, you know, easy line, honestly. Okay, so we've got the A, the T, and the E. I'm on the way right now. The S is right here by the thing there. And the T, and the K is right over there. And as for the tape is actually not that far away. You have to do this jump here, which I can easily get by then banking down like this. And with that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and get me some fucking score. Because there's nothing else for me to really get right now, I don't think. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get a nice, big, high score. And by that, I mean a big, nice, sick combo. by using this grind right here and doing a special. And then just get on the focus and ride it out. Remember, the balancing on Remix is fucked. So this is going to be a lot harder to actually get big combos like this compared to PC and such. I seriously fucking hate Remix on its balancing issues. But, what can you do? I gotta work with it. Alright, let's try and get this landed. The mount's gonna go fucking haywire soon, so... Come on... land it. Did it! Alright. Yeah, see? I'm skipping. And hey, look at that. Big one. Now, unfortunately, I can't do the next and last two yet. I mean, Atlanta's right there, but I gotta get rid of the rest first, because New Orleans is above, and we already did New Orleans. So, here's Atlanta. And yeah, by the way, it was layering out, essentially, like, the first remix levels, but the last one is at the last branching path. So, I kind of had to do it this way so that we can just do all the remix levels. Not have to worry of anything, you know, getting in the way. But now it's time to take care of this little fun ride here. By essentially looking about, there was some pigeon stalls, there was a kickflip, a heel flip over this. I'm gonna sit there for a kickflip. And there were also some stands about that we had to knock down. So, yeah, the skate lows, combo lows, the tape, and the scores, you know, they're all here though. Including the 1,250,000. So, I'm gonna go ahead and kick out the scores first. Why not? This is the initial run, so, you know, might as well get it out of the way, shall we? Because, remember, I fucking hate Remix when it comes to balancing, and these scores are not gonna be easy for me to get, so... If you sincerely want, in the comments, I want you to just tell me that you want to see me get the final 6 score in Remix. I have it done. I have it recorded. I can put it in the alt channel for you if you really want to see me take care of that in the one run on Remix. So all I'm showing you here is the PC one. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not having a good time trying to get some score going. It's, I can't really get a huge combo going. Once that time runs out, the fucking thing is gonna go super haywire. And I'm gonna have fuck all time to really get a good balance going. So unfortunately, all I can really hope for is using the gaps here to, like, help me increase the number and shit. And also using this to help me out as well. So yeah, I'm doing my best here. Oh dear God, things are not going well for me. I only have about 22 seconds left, see? And, yeah, it's just... Don't worry, I did get in the one run. I did get all the score in the one run. There's only, I believe, one instance where I don't remix, and it is obviously going to be Tokyo, because that's the last one we got to worry about. But yeah, Tokyo... Oh god, I did not like doing the cover for that one. You'll see what kind of cover line I went for Tokyo when we get to that one. It was a fucking train wreck. By the way, combo letters. I somehow fucking got this, of how messy this cover got. It just got really wild of what I was doing, but I nailed it, and I'll fucking take it. So, score is done. And combo letter's gone, and that heel flip done. More than half done. Time for some jump kind. Here's a stat point there. Put it in right now. I didn't get any stat points the first run. And over here, the pigeon stalls. We gotta stall and get all those gaps. Remember all the pigeon stall gaps? I hope you did, because you have to get all of them in order to complete this fucking goal here. So, yeah. Do the pigeon stall gaps, and you'll get this. That's about it, really. After that, I'm going to go ahead and end the run there, and I'm going to go ahead and get the skate ladders, because the skate ladders are actually kind of really awkward, especially the K here. You probably should get this grind here, and then jump off and get the next grind over there, because you can't continue on from that point on. And there you go. Now I'm going to get the rest of them, which is not that hard to do. The A is right there, the T is right there, I'm going to go ahead and get the E right on the outside. That's it. Speaking fast is not a skill I'm used to, and it's not a skill I'm good at, but I fucking try. Stat point, let's continue one forward. We got 2 stat points, end the run. There you go, baby. And now I'm going to go ahead and take care of some peach carts, because they're right here, the first 2, very close together. And the third one's right over here after I get the stat point. It's just right down there. Fourth one is right over here, and the 5th one is right close to it. It's just right ahead of it. And there you go, all the peach carts. There's a stat point inside the building. And, yeah, there you go. All is up to the tape. I got all the stats here as well. So the tape, just do this fucking gap here. The Southern style and that little spawn transfer here, but then get off the fucking spawn transfer and land down for the tape. And there you go. So, that was Atlanta. And now it's time for the final of the remix levels, fucking Kyoto. So, Kyoto, the high score, the 6th score for this one is, I believe, 1,750,000, which shouldn't be a problem, but first of all, a McTwist over the fence, a sticker slap, and a sign thing. I didn't see, it's just trick shit. But yeah, a McTwist. It's actually doing a special trick over a fucking object or whatever. Which is the only time a special trick actually gets used in any of these goals. Which is interesting. But yeah, there's the Kamales right there. And by the way, I have to do the McTwist now, which there it is. I still got it. The problem is, either I misread what it wanted, or I'm a fucking idiot. And I think the best answer is I'm a fucking idiot. And someone like Sparkstuff is probably gonna say, yes. But, yeah, I fucked up so hard on the fence here. I grinded on it. I went sideways on it when there's no ramp over here. I went for the entrance one, which is wrong. It would be cool, but I'm not fast enough on the draw, and I think that's too long of an animation for me to actually land it on the other end. So I can do that, but yeah, like, it's just, no, I'm sorry that I wasted so much time to pull off this, but I do get it done eventually, like so. And there you go. And I'm gonna go ahead and take care of some more stats, I guess. I am looking around, but for the most part, I don't gonna get anything else done except, no, not the tape either. The tape, by the way, honestly, the hardest goal of probably all of Classic Mode, honestly. Because everything is fair in a sense. You can easily get the shit done. The tapes are honestly not even that difficult to do. And it's not a pain in the ass to get all the goals done in Classic Mode. But this fucking tape, they put it in such a shitty spot that is also very glitchy. And I don't think Shaba Games even realized this. I think they wanted the challenge, but they didn't realize the challenge here was that it was fucked. Well, first of all, here's a stat point there, and there's another one over here. And, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put them on. Get the spin up, and then just put it onto the lip. And there's another stat point right over there. Easy as. Put it up. Eventually, I will show you the tape. Okay, here we go. Here's the tape. Here's how I got the tape here. Watch this. And that's how you get the fucking tape. You can kind of see what the problem is there. Also, stat point at the end, up on this building. But yeah, the tape is right behind that fucking thing. And that's how you get it. Last stat point, it's going through a building. Yeah, the stat placements here kind of suck too. Kyoto was probably the worst level of all the remix ones, honestly, with classic mode. Anyway, here's some signs. You topple them, and that's about it. And the last one right over there. And the last goal that's normal, that's unique to this, by the way, is the vending machines, which you have to stick or slap all of them. So, there you go. Stick or slap all 5 vending machines I'm showing you right now, and then it's just a score. Which, I'm gonna show you how I got the 6th score in one combo in Remix. Okay? I'm gonna show you that. Because... oh, God. First of all, I'm gonna show you me getting the other shit done. I'm gonna show you how well I can even get score here. There's not many good spots, by the way. So, look at that. Fucking hell. And all I can get was a high score and the high combo. That's it. So, now I'm gonna show you what I did here. Okay? I'm gonna show you what I was going for. Now, this is kind of like the start of it, but I'm actually only going to show you a bit of this run, and then I'm going to skip to the end. And the reason I'm doing this is because I didn't get the sick here, but I did get the pro. Because I nearly got the sick, but I fucked it at the end. You can see my score, it's very close. And now you're going to see how I got sick. I started getting a good manual going, and then I got off my board, I grinded this, did a tail block slide for it, jumped across, grind over here, jump up here, grind that, and then use the special all the way through of it. And then I get the focus out. And then I just start doing this shit once I get to 25,000. And I just keep trying to keep this going. By the way, the grind would otherwise end if I didn't hit the grind button then. And I just keep on fucking going. I keep on switching it up. And as soon as I get to 55 actually, I then jump right off. And there you go. So, that is how I got that bitch done in one combo. And here's the skate letters to end this off. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is all of the fucking remix levels done, essentially. And, for the most part, that's remix done. Because you've already seen the rest, and it doesn't really change at all of the rest when it comes to classic mode. So, that means, ladies and gentlemen, that we are now finally going back to the PC version, the OG version, in order to do the final level of classic mode, the one we just unlocked last part. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not that one over there, which is Los Angeles. It is the Triangle. Let's do it, baby. The Bermuda fucking Triangle. And by the way, 3 million. Yeah. There's that stat point. By the way, treasure chest, sticker tape, activate the triangles, and bust a lip trick on the UFO. And ladies and gentlemen, that is every goal. So, I'm gonna get rid of the combo letters first, because they're easy to get. Now, unfortunately, I did just jump cut there, because I kind of fucked this slump a few times, and then I accidentally landed these 2 gaps here. So, I'm sorry for that, but I got a stat point. I got this one, man overboard at least, so there you go, that's to get those 3 gaps. And hey, I got a knee, but I got a stat point here as well. I'm gonna get that right now by doing that. There's aliens about, there's poles about, we're in the Bermuda Triangle, and yeah, it's just, I don't know why I have a hard time saying Bermuda Triangle, but fucking there you go. There's a stat point right over here by this plane wing, which I can break. I can break all of these. I'm just go ahead and break that one, grab that right there. And, I don't think I actually get all the stat points with this one. Unless I do. There's a triangle there, by the way. I could have gotten all the triangles done right now, but I actually didn't know what the last one was. And this is kind of the spot where, for a good bit of it, it's just one goal at a time. And you know what? I think I did get all the stat points in this one. So, now we get the problem, because I did miss some stat points. And you already know I did, considering I fucking got one stat point missing in the very first level of Classic Mode. So, you already know I gotta go back to Barcelona for that one. That's no question about that. And I will. I'll do it at the very end. But, yeah, like, right now, we're getting the triangle out of the way, and for the most part, if I didn't miss the fucking stat points that I did miss, then we can essentially just take it in stride that we have gotten every single stat point in the fucking game. See? I got a 5. And there you go. I'm missing 3. So first of all, I'll check this UFO here by getting up there, doing some sparklights, then going up here for the mothership lip gap, which is also the goal. After that, I got some letters out of the way. You always put the A and the T. Got the wing to rock hop gap there, as well as the S. And then I'm going to take care of the E as well. Which, you know, I'm going to do the blade to ledge. And hey, the triangle. Nice. I got all the triangles done. Now I can just, you know, see all in a nice little wire, electric wire thing going on right now. The thing. It's very nice. You get a nice little line going on here. I'm going to just jump cut over. I mean, I believe getting the E or just landing it. I'm landing it. I missed the E. Don't worry, I'll show the letters anyway. But I did 2 gaps this time. I did 2 goals this time. That's nice. Here's the S. K's over there. Got wing to rock hop again. Don't worry, we'll get to the last gap checklist done anyway. We didn't have to do it on Remix, so I got all the ones in Remix anyway from doing normal Remix levels. And all the letters there, and the E is right over there. And with that, we'll have all the skate letters, and that is the last skate letters. So there you go. So now all I gotta do is take care of the tape, or pirate ship lip. Take care of the tape, take care of the rest of the bullshit, take care of the score. And let's the blade. And by the way, you know, we haven't gotten a destruction in a while. And the thing is, well, I tape right over there. Just jump up there. The thing is, the triangle actually has our final destruction moment. So, sit back and enjoy the final destruction moment of this rocket right here. Now that was fucking beautiful. For doing that, we just brought a hole into a ramp, but not only that, we also have opened up a passageway. A nice little hidden area where all the aliens are doing shit in, including watching someone dance in there. But there's also into the core, this entire area here which also gets you around the core, and a spot for me to get a really good combo going. And guess what? We're gonna need that in order to get this shit done. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the treasure chest first by just doing this. And then we're doing the score. Last one's up here. Alright, it's time. Time for the score, baby. Here is how you get the fucking score. You use this goddamn core. You get the gap going. And you special this bitch. How long do you hold the special on? Until about 50,000, 40,000, and then you just get straight on to getting the fucking number up. You want to make sure that you got 50,000 going on and a nice, big combo number going on, the trick number there. And once you have it going on, once you really kick its ass, ladies and gentlemen, you will have beaten 100% classic mode. Fucking done. And ladies and gentlemen, we did it in Sick too. So, here's a reward. We got a whole shit ton of characters. And that's for doing every goal in classic mode. But what about Sick? We did Sick as well. Well, outside of having an Australian cop and the German drunk and the zombie, we also have this for doing in Sick for Bigfoot, the Imp, Jesse James, Nadas Koopas, and Space Monkey 2. There's also some ending cutscenes here, but I'm just going to skip them. Because it's now time for the final gap checklist of Fuck 2. And it's super small. Thank fuck. So first of all, jump off this, jump around on the fucking blade there, kick to blade. And after that, you want to go ahead and then grind these two spots here in order to get the lifeboat gap. Afterwards, you want to go ahead and you want to fucking do a nice little hip transfer here in order to get the mini hip. There's also this log here, which you can grind. Grind from one end to the other to the ledge here for log to ledge. Do it the opposite side around for ledge to log. Like that. Afterwards, you want to go ahead and do a nice little, transfer here for the Wii channel gap. Afterwards, you want to go ahead and then use the transfer here for the low to high and then the high to low by doing it backwards. But not there. Doesn't work there for some reason. Do it this way instead. Then, grind that ramp there and then jump over to the other ramp on the other side over here like this for the canyon jump. And then, you want to go ahead and do a nice little bit of grinding all the way across that wing there for winging it. And lastly, the last gap of the game, use a triangle. Oh yeah, do the transfer here for the wide chin gap. And then, use one of the triangles to then jump up a kicker and then grind the wire up there to get the power tap. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is every gap of Fug 2. We got the boxer, the flute, the guitar player, the lounge singer, we got a paramedic, we got a spaceman, we got the wiener man, we got Skibolo, we got a mine of tiki mask, we got a security guard, we got all sorts of shit. We have done everything without called the best tournament player ever. So that's fucking cool. And at this point, I think I can consider myself one of the best, considering how much of a completionist I have become now. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Because, 1, I did miss some stats. And 2, even though I have done all of Sick, remember, difficulties don't stack. They don't fucking stack at all. So unfortunately, I have to do it all over again, but in normal now. There's no easy in classic mode, by the way. So, jump cut to Barcelona. I'm going to go and get the stat right over here. There you go. And then I'm going to Berlin, because there are 2 stats I missed here. The last 2, in fact. One here that was easily missable, and one here up on that fucking billboard that we had the spray paint on. And that's it. That's every stat. Now we're 100% done. Except we're not yet, because we still have to go and do normal difficulty with classic mode. So, what do you think will be different in classic mode on normal? Well, by the way, here's every character. Nice. I'll show off all the characters in the Secret Skater selection in the last part. But, guess what? There's no difference at all. Normal is exactly the same as Sick. So, there you go. We got the Turn Up Pro Skater 1, Tony Hawk, Steve-O, Alien Leader, Inline Skater, and Ramp Kid for doing it in normal. And, ladies and gentlemen, now we have 100% of the game. And all these collectibles and shit are the exact same in Remix, so there's no reason for me to show that either. Again, though, if you want to see the fucking Remix thing with me getting 3 million here, just let me know in the comments. I'll put up in the alt. Oh, by the way, nothing else to say there. You can shoot work at Neversoft right at the end there. And by the way, there is a glitch on my emulator, I guess, for the Remix, which there is a unique credits for the classic mode on Remix, but doesn't want to play at all. So I'm sorry about that if I'm missing out when I do the whole movie thing, but I can't record it, unfortunately. Maybe I can find it online or something. But, yeah. That's it. So, all we have left, really, is the bonus content. The final part, where I get to show off the multiplayer, I get to show off the, you know, the bonus stuff, you know, the creator modes, and also, I get to show off all the characters here, and in Remix, which Remix is interesting. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time for the final part of Fug 2. Oh yeah, by the way, here's the stat shit for Remix, so, yeah, that's done as well. Okay, see you next time, guys.